Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip focusing on gold and silver. I've decided to open up again the special offer. For those of you who are interested, special offer 50% off for the first year for my services. If you're interested, please stay on. I will provide more detail after the clip ends. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and good trading. Bye now.
Okay, this is silver daily scale priced in US dollars. Silver absolutely plunged this week, plunged back to the trading zone here, and I told you if it cracks back to the towards the trading zone here, it's a dead fish. It is a dead fish now. I think it is, in my opinion, likely to continue down. It's going to break 16. I see it also breaking 15.5. And quite possibly reaching towards 14.5, at which point it'll become very exciting. I don't think this is going to, of course, be displayed in just 1 week price action. It's going to take a bit of time, but that's the direction. I remain bearish on silver short term. However, I think that longer term we have the almighty critical level right here, and I think if silver reaches towards this level and the related markets are showing us complete patterns, we have the potential then to see an absolute surge, magnificent surge in silver, would take it back above 21. This is the very big picture, but if we go and now check what happened in the past week, we will see potentially signals to help us to look forward short term. And if you have been following my videos, you remember that I kept insisting that we have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the hourly, and I kept telling you that this is something we can build on. And I kept telling you that everything that I see here looks to me corrective, and silver came back and says, yes, I was right in assuming that. I'm taking this as an ABC. That'll be my ABCDEX, and that's an ABC terminated. So I'm working at this point in time with this being 108, 2OB. And quite frankly, it doesn't really matter very much for the forecast of the next 2-3 weeks, whether it's a 1-2 or sorry, whether it's a 1-2 or whether it's an AB, because even if it's an AB, that means we're going to deal with a C, and the C is going to break through the floor here, and it's going to go down by quite a bit. Okay, and I think that what we have seen developing this week is just the first leg of that big move that will go down. So imagine we're going to have another at least 3 legs on this scale, taking us under 16.1. If I go to the 15-minute scale, you will see all the subdivisions. We come down, we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, potentially 4 ending here or here. It's not very clear. If it ended here, we just have one slight dip here early next week towards 16.2 or so. Okay, and then we should witness some rebound, corrective rebound to all of that. Either this or this, wherever. Yeah, the ending spot is going to be right here. So we're going to have a corrective bounce probably towards 16.7, even 16.8. It is also possible that it will be very weak. It might not even make it to 16.8. It'll just go down, something like that, you know, spend a few days and then boom, crack through 16.10 and down it goes in a 3 of 3 potentially. Okay, that will be 1, 2, down it goes in the third wave. We do have ample support to this bearish scenario in silver coming out of the correlation that I've studied and I've presented to you in various forex pairs. So I'm reasonably confident that this is likely to play out. You know I'm wrong. You know something unexpected is going to take place if it goes back there. It goes back there. That is something that I would say would put in jeopardy my entire set of assumption here, and that jump towards this level would call for reassessment of my thinking here. Okay, here's gold. That's the daily. and gold also began to break down, and I think that it is likely to continue down in the next weeks, in the next few weeks, maybe in the next few months. I see a potential for a break of 1,300 and a drop all the way back to the zone of 1,220, 1,240 down here. Yes, and I will not be surprised at all if it goes even lower than that. But we'll take it one step at a time. If indeed we terminated the trap B right here, with this being an A, B, C, D, E, you remember I worked on explaining to you this in detail, it is very possible that we are now engaged in tracing this big C down on the daily scale that I'm showing you here. Okay, so remember that that is taken as an A right here. That's an A, that's a trap B, yeah. We haven't seen the breakout that so many waited for. That could really be confirmed on a solid break under 1,300. And then subsequent weakness sending it to test the floor here. It's going to stop probably the slide for a while, but then the giving up of the bulls, giving up motion by just letting go, this very, very important support is going to send it down towards the floor that was registered here way back in December 2016. Now, if we reach this level, that's going to take quite a few months. We reach this level, most people wouldn't like to hear about gold. Yeah, don't talk to me about gold. And that will be exactly the time that you should hear about gold, because that could give us the ABC complete, which will potentially set the stage for an absolute explosion in gold from around this level to way above 1,400. Yeah, but this is down the road. Begin to focus now on the 60 minutes and see how things developed this past week. So we have right from the top here 1, 2, and we come down and we have an elaborate set of waves that open up here with a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, or 4. And that could be the fifth, in which case the third ended. Okay, so we have a 1, 2, 3. If that is the right wave count, we should now see gold staying under 1,333 or so. Okay, the important thing, it shouldn't really run above this line, do you see? That comes at 1,332 or so. Shouldn't really run substantially above this line. Just stay in this zone. He can do whatever he wants to do. Ideally, just trace for us a nice triangle that will go on the time scale that looks like that. Okay, on the hourly, so we're talking about quite a few days. Yes, of relatively quiet price action. If that is the situation and we see a clear triangle emerging here, then you know what we need to do. We need to sell in preparation for the next leg down, the fifth leg on the blue scale. However, we could have actually a different wave count developing here, and that is that will remain 1, 2 unchanged. That will not be a 3, that will be 1. The first alert that this could be the right wave count, that this is in fact 1, meaning all of that is 1, would be if it does manage to climb above 1,332, 33 right here, and then sinking back, of course, yeah. I mean, if it does that and it goes there, it's of course wrong, yeah, to assume that. It has to do something like that. It gives you the 1, 2, 1, and then it shoots towards, let's say 1,335, but then it sinks back to the floor like that, and then it's not going to wait here for long. It's just going to continue down. Then this is your 1, 2, 1, 2, which is very, very bearish wave count. Okay, that will see gold really losing balance completely and just diving, like almost going into free diving. But at this point in time, I really have no, if you like, signals or tools to ascertain, to tell you for sure that this is going to be a 1, 2, 1, 2, or that's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It will come about as we go through the week. As we go through the week, we'll get more and more price action to go by to form our judgment, and we'll be all the more wiser, yes, as to the timing of the next impulse wave down.
Hello, I'm back here, Ronnie, with some detail concerning the offer that I mentioned. So if you're interested, you need to go on my website. That is www.wavemasteryinoneword.com. You land on the homepage, and there isn't a lot on the homepage. There are a few things here that I recorded some while ago, range of markets that I cover, my analytical approach, and I've got some articles. If you are interested, you can read. Is this website for me? Psychology of trading, trading and the arts, why join? When it comes to the offer, you'll find it right here, under subscribe here, and you will find it also under resources right at the bottom, special promotional offer. So you open that, and you can see that I let it run for a while. I haven't had the offer for several months, so I decided to open it now up to the 2nd of May, up to and inclusive the 2nd of May. So if you're interested, go ahead, please read. You can take an offer for the introduction, you can see here, which is only $9.99 for the trial. And then you, if you like it, you don't do anything, you just stay on, your card will be charged. You have to pay with PayPal. Okay, that's the payment system that I'm using. So essentially, if you take the daily service, where I record every day, and also a very comprehensive video during the weekend, for example, this weekend I recorded 76 minutes video, really covering a lot of markets and studying, really studying in detail what I can't do every day. Yes, I have time on the weekend to do that. The markets are closed, my mind is more relaxed. I can look really profoundly at the relationship between the different markets, and I present you this analysis so that you can have something to chew on, preparing for the coming week. So that's the daily service, which normally costs 159 per month, 159 euro, but I give it for 79 per month for the entire. I mean that's per month, but you can have it for 12 months running. Yeah, for the first year you can have it at a half price, and then VAT charges if applicable. Please read this so that you get an idea of what is involved here. If you're in Europe, the VAT really applies mainly to Europe. You select your country. Most of the countries are recorded here. If your country doesn't appear here and you are from Europe, please let me know. Otherwise, if you are from the UK, USA, Belgium, strangely enough, you don't pay VAT. The price remains 79, that's all. If you are from Asia, if you are from the Far East, there is no VAT, no VAT. The VAT really plays a role here just in Europe. So don't worry if you don't see the name of your country and you are from far away country. No, don't worry. If you hesitate, of course, you can contact me, no problem. That is the subscription for the Wave Mastery weekend video service, which begins with 2 weeks trial. Okay, so it gives you access only to the weekend videos. Sometimes I give a bonus video midweek, but that's not every week. Okay, so don't count on that. But sometimes I do share with you a midweek video as a bonus, to keep you on track. So that's only $4.99. And if you decide to go for it, it's $29 per month. Again, you can have it for 12 months running. Yeah, every month 29 instead of 59. Plus VAT if it's applicable. Again, the same story. If you're in Europe, the VAT will be calculated and added here. You see that? Instead of 29, you pay 34 if you are from Germany or Cyprus. And if you are from the UK, USA, Belgium, etc., other non-EU countries, you pay only 29. Okay, so that comes on the special promotional offer. Next, you have the subscription page. You will see that once you subscribe, you will see your section, what you the access that reserved for you according to the subscription that you took. Under resources, you can see a whole host of charts. I have, as you can see, charts galore. That really covers a lot of markets with data going back quite a long time, and it basically shows you studies that I've and carried out on many markets, and you can actually print that if you like. There are charts of grains, of metals, of bonds, you name it. There are lots and lots of charts here of meat products. There are lots of charts, and if you fancy, fancy looking at past examples, you will have you're gonna have a field day here. You really got plenty of things, both on the weekly scale, daily scale. Okay, you can see orange juice, all sorts of products, lumber, coffee, cocoa, and then there is a third one here that is on the indices, S&P 500 weekly. You got the currencies, you got the T-notes, you got the bonds, German bonds, etc., yields. Yeah, plenty of things. You, if let's say you want to check this one, you have to sorry, you have to put your mouse when you see the hand. Okay, once you see the hand, you click, it opens up, and then it should be a simple thing for you to print it. Okay, and you get the idea. That's the study of the wave count here, how it evolved, and there are some extremely detailed charts here. If you go through, if you have time and you fancy really going through that, there are some extremely detailed structures that I have that I worked on. You can see here, for example, going all the way down, tracing that huge impulse wave in the Deutschmark at the time. Yeah, Deutschmark 1983. Yeah, we didn't have the euro at the time, so you get an idea. That is something that could be of interest to some of you. And then we have useful links, which is fairly standard. Okay, I haven't got a lot of stuff here. Recommended reading list. I always wish I put more, but I didn't have time. But these are books that I came across. I read a lot of books. I've got a big library. It's just interesting, a lot of things, I don't have a license on all the good ideas. Lots of people wrote some very interesting books with really penetrating insights. It's worth reading, really, if you have time. This, for example, a fascinating book. If you're new to trading, you've got to read this book. Yeah, you've got to read this book. If you haven't heard about this book and you are into reading things about trading, you got to get your hand on this book. Get it, read it. You will thank me. Also, this is a very interesting book. Anything by Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a trader. You see, in the 1970s, 1980s. He's got a lot of sense of humor. Really. And you can learn a lot from him, also his approach. And Go Through Stan Weinstein was one of the first books that I read about the markets at all. They introduced me to technical analysis. And Edwards and McGee, anybody who's interested in charts, got to have this book on his desk. This is a must. This is a must. And then you have, of course, Gann. There is a lot to do, a lot to read, very interesting stuff out there. Okay, so that's the books section. Private policy, terms of use, very standard. I don't mess up with your data. I don't care about your data. What do I have? I've got enough things to do. Well, I'm not going to start selling, renting, doing things with your data. I don't keep anything. You just register. You register, you get your password, everything is fine. You have a problem, you just get in touch with me. Here it is. Contact us. Name, email address. Make sure you give me the right email address, otherwise I can't get in touch with you. Message, basic level of maths, right here. Yeah, 12 plus 3. If my memory is correct, this should be 15. You submit and I get it, no problem. I'll reply. I am based in Belgium. Okay, so if you write to me and you're in the US, you're in Australia, I don't know, we have a huge difference of time, and I happen to be having a bit of rest. So you're not going to hear very quickly from me, but normally within 12 hours, 24 hours, you will have a reply. I'll check whatever your question is. Don't worry, I'll get back to you. And that's basically it. Once you go through the payment process, yes, let me just run through something here. Let's suppose you are from the US. You go through subscribe. You go through subscribe, click the button, you get here special offer, UK, USA, Belgium, etc. Daily service. First 7 days you pay $9.99. Okay, and if you like it, you don't do anything. You are programmed to basically go on the reduced price scheme, which is $79 per month, and that's for 12 installments. Okay, you go through your account, PayPal, you pay. Okay, you pay, and you will see it goes to my name. That is sorry. You will see my name, Aaron Fatal, which is my official name. Okay, I like everybody calling me Ronnie, but for the sake of official documents, that's my official name. So that comes to me. Once you pay, PayPal will redirect you back to finish the registration. Please give me your details. I need that in case there is a VAT control. I need to know your country, street, etc. Okay, and that's it. And you should have automatically access to the videos. Now, pay attention. We use secondary password. So beyond the password that you are going to create for yourself to log into the website, when you get to the website, you will see that each video is protected with a password, and you need that password, and you will not have it, so you will have to contact me and I will send you the password. The password will allow you to access the video. You see, we did it as an extra layer of security. It was necessary. So that's it. I hope to see you on my website. I hope to be given the privilege of answering your questions. And I'm reasonably confident that I can help you no matter what level you come from. What level is your knowledge. I think that I can help you, and we can have some really very productive exchange, and hopefully also you can make some really good money. Okay, so that's all. Bye. Have good trading. Bye. Have a great week. Bye bye.